Choose your gender. Male, female. Third option, something stronger. Male or female? I want to be something stronger than that. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Tome. Wait for Mio. I'm just choosing my gender and name. I don't need to wait for Mio for this. Okay. Mio is not going to be mad that they missed me choosing my gender and name. That's not. Oh no, I wasn't there for that. Oh my God, no. Oh, I could have. I should have seen that. I should have seen the gender choosing. I should have seen the name. All right. Hello, we're playing the False Sun. That's it. That's the intro. It's cold. It's cold. What's cold? We hit our head. Hard to breathe. It seemed like a concussion. You know, there's a noise when you hit your head that, like, I can't put into words. Like, if you ever hit your head on something, or like run into a wall, you know what I'm talking about. That, like, bang noise. Like, you can't put the noise into words. It's just like you feel it. You hear nothing, but you know what I'm talking about with the noise in your head when you do that. That's what we were talking about. Have you never hit your head? I'm surprised. Aren't you the one that's always breaking stuff? I've had this dream a few times already. Though it feels less like a dream and more like a memory. It feels less like a dream and more like a concussion. No one knows what you're talking about? Nope, Rachel knows. Rachel knows. Stop calling me up. The only memories I have from that summer I spent at my grandfather's place. I don't know what happened back then. All I know is that I almost drowned. The next thing I remember, I woke up in a hospital. My parents took me home after that and never let me visit Grandpa again. What? Yeah, we're never going back to Grandpa's house ever again. But now I get to decide what I do. It means I can finally see him again. He needs help around the farm. He needs help around the farm after a minor stroke. So, 2 birds with 1 stone. Kyle? I've always hated people named Kyle, not gonna lie. No offense to the main character of the game. It's just, I've just known a lot of bad people named Kyle. I personally have beef with the name. And Keith. Oh my God, I hate people named Keith. I have had so much beef with people named Keith in my life. Probably the first person I've ever truly hated was a guy named Keith. Awake Survivor? Why are you saying it like we're like playing a Halo or something? And get up. We still have a mission to complete. Awake Survivor? Then come on. We gotta plant the payload. Yeah, how much longer till we get there? Can't wait to see your grandpa? Or are you sick of my company? I'm sorry, Master Chief. I just really want to get there. I laughed quietly. I love imagining people saying that stuff out loud, like saying the stuff in the visual novel out loud. Who let Tome drive or Tome in the car? No, you're wrong. I am the car. This actually takes place in the Cars universe. All the characters are actually talking cars. This is a visual novel inspired by the movie Cars 2. Remember the one where Mater becomes like a spy and goes all over the world? This is the inspiration for this game. I really miss Grandpa. I think I can put up with you a little longer. I think I can put up with you a little longer. You know, this feels like a nice thing to say. Tom is the most broken down. Nah. Still as sharp-tongued as you were as a kid. No, I was starting to forget what you look like. It's been way too long since you showed up here. I would have come, but my parents wouldn't let me after what happened. After the incident. Every visual novel has the incident, you know? What was the exact quote from the Danganronpa? the horrible, most terrible, most awful thing to ever happen. And they just say that all game. You scared the whole village that summer. Word spread fast that the kid who survived by some miracle was coming back. This is kind of embarrassing. I mean, I'm kind of like a local celebrity around here. I bet they all think I'm awesome, you know? Maybe they think I'm chosen, you know? Don't worry, everyone's just glad you were found back then. Found? People were looking for me? I got flagged. Yeah, I'm not letting that message go through, Sleep. I can't believe Sleep would say such horrible things about Voltron. Like, Sleep, half the message is flagged. That's how horrible what you said about Voltron. I just need all of you to imagine the worst message ever. Sleep said something even worse about Voltron. How are you feeling after all that anyway? Any lasting effects? Well, after what happened, I developed dissociative amnesia. I can forget things that happen while I'm under stress. Once I showed up for an exam and they told me I'd already taken it the day before. I completely forgot that entire day. While that does sound like a very horrible thing to have, wouldn't that feel amazing? Being like stressed about a test and then finding out you already took it? I'd be like, oh my God, thank you. I did not want to take that test. Like I'm not saying the symptoms would feel amazing. I'm saying that one situation, showing up to a test and realizing you already took it. I'd be like, oh my God, thank you. Thank you. Damn, that must be really disorienting. Yeah. Just a couple more miles and you'll see your old man. That cheered me up a little. Though it made me nervous too. Look at Alice's message. Tome super ultra. Yay, and if this doesn't get flagged, it's true. Oh. Well, that's not really how messages work. I could just say, if this doesn't get flagged, then it's true, and I could just say anything about you. You don't remember me either. You don't remember me either? No, sorry. You don't even remember climbing a tree and screaming bloody murder because you couldn't get down, so I had to come rescue you? That really happened? Yep, and the next day you climbed right back up there. But credit where it's due. You got down on your own that time. Strange little confidence boost on my part. Tome is a figment of our imagination, and if this gets sent, it's true. No. How did that message get through? How did Banana's message even get through? That shouldn't have. Proof that you can do anything when you put your mind to it. Banana, tone it down, like by 10%. We pulled up to Grandpa's house, and I felt a strange wave of nostalgia, even though I remember it. I don't remember ever being here. Grandpa hugged me tight the moment he saw me, then sat me down so we could talk. I'm so glad to see you again. I give him like the worst old man voice ever. So much is Banana, stop. Like, I swear to God, I'm gonna have to go through this on YouTube and purposely mute it just because of you. Me too. It feels like we haven't seen each other in 100 years. Exactly. I'm almost glad I had that mini stroke since it brought you here. What a crazy line. I'm almost glad I had that mini stroke since it brought you here. Grandpa, don't say that. I would have come anyway. Of course, I'm just kidding. Your jokes are terrible. I laughed. By the way, what am I supposed to do on the farm? If I had any skills or knowledge that summer, just remember I forgot all of it. But right now I'm a complete beginner. Send fighter drones to Banana's location. Banana's got one more message, then timed out for the rest of the stream. Sure, let's go. Here, let's go show you. Obviously, I don't mean one more normal message. I mean one more message like that. And he's timed out the rest of the stream. You know how annoying it is to go through and do that with like a chat message? YouTube hates it when you edit stuff. First, you need to get the animals into the barn. They're stubborn, so you have to drag them into their pens. Oh, wait, am I actually playing the game now? Oh, no, I carried them. Sheep. 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 Oh, my God, wait. All right, guys, let me get this. I'm not gonna lie, I actually almost yawned. I was gonna make a joke about counting sheep and getting sleepy, but then I actually almost yawned. I never understood the counting sheep thing, though. Like, I never understood why it's supposed to make you sleepy. Because it doesn't make me sleepy, but I feel like making the joke, I was thinking about yawning, and then I almost yawned. Should have made that joke. Nah. I think it doesn't need to be sheep. I think just closing your eyes and counting it all would make you sleepy. People just chose sheep. But like I think that like you can just close your eyes and count and you probably would get sleepy. No, they need to be fed. Give each animal one main feed and one treat. Horses eat oats. Which one's oats? Am I supposed to know which one's oats? These just look like nonsense in a bag. I give them apples as a treat. Try feeding the horses. Which one of these are oats? What is this? Oh, they're glowing. I didn't even tell that they're like slightly glowing. Yeah, I see it now. I couldn't tell. It's like a very slight glow. Sheep like clover. Sometimes I give them a salt lick. Clover. Salt lick. Cows eat hay. You can give them potatoes sometimes too. Try feeding like the cow. I've never seen a cow eat potatoes. I didn't even know they could do that. I genuinely have never seen a cow eat a potato. How did it not censor Banana's message, but it censored this? That's crazy. How did it not censor Akko's message? I'm so confused. The censorship thing is so weird. Feed the chickens grain and sometimes add a bit of calcium powder. That's basically it, but you'll also need to collect eggs from the hens in the morning. Think you can handle that, Sonny? You think you can handle that, youngin'? Young blood. Of course, Grandpa. I'm not as useless as you think. Well, you kids today, with your tic-tac and your dancing and your YouTube videos. If you say so, you can go try to make friends with the chickens, and I'll go lie down. These old bones can't stand up for as long as they used to. I get tired quickly after the attack. The attack? Oh, the stroke. They keep randomly saying like things that make me think of other games, like not since after the attack when they raided the farm. Yeah, you need to take care of yourself. I headed over to the chickens. They didn't seem aggressive, probably because I'd fed them. It's pretty nice here. Strange that my parents wouldn't let me come back. That is strange. What kind of event could happen that could make, like, your parents say you are never going to go to your grandfather's house again? And, like, it, like, wasn't your grandfather's fault. Like something happened here in the town that they said you could never go again. That's what I'm wondering about. Because it wasn't your grandfather's fault, but, like, they're saying you're never seeing Grandpa again. almost dying makes sense. But yeah, I mean, like, just go with him, you know? Like, if I had a kid and like something, they almost died at their grandfather's farm, I would still let them go see their grandfather, just heavily supervised. Like no, we're just gonna go see grandpa for like a few hours, then we're coming back home. Like, no eggs? Guess I'll go back inside. If you remember me. That's so scary. Do you remember me? Remember me, Jake? Sorry, I don't know if you guys got that Adventure Time reference. You scared me. Who even are you? So you really don't remember it all? No, I have no idea who you are. I'm Silas. We were friends when we were kids. Sorry, I don't remember anything about that summer I spent here. Oh, we spent the whole summer together. This is a little unsettling, you know? Why are you on my grandfather's farm? Sorry, I don't remember. And maybe we can become friends all over again. That doesn't sound too bad. Besides, this character has no sense of danger whatsoever. like no sense of danger, no survival instincts. Besides, I could use a friend right now, though he is kind of intense. Okay, home. That would be so scary. Oh, right, you'd remember since we were friends. Why'd you rush over here at this hour? You could have come tomorrow. I couldn't. I missed you so much. Oh, okay. Why are you so sweaty? Did you run all the way here? Yeah, I couldn't wait to see you. How about we call the police, sit on the porch so you can catch your breath. Are there cops in this small town? You know, some of them don't have police officers. Hopefully we live somewhere where there's at least like a sheriff or something. Sure. We walked over to the house and sat down by the porch. I'm going to make a citizen's arrest. This silence is awkward. I need to say something. That would be so weird. Like, I feel like this does happen though when you meet people that like you grew up with, but like you guys kind of used to be friends, but you don't really remember anything you guys did. Like, you know, going to a family reunion and meeting a cousin that you haven't seen since you were like 8. I feel like it does end up being like this. Like, you know, your parents go like, oh, go hang out with your cousin, you know? You guys used to be best friends. I'm back. Hello. I don't know what just happened. It didn't, for me, it just said reconnecting, which my thing never does. This isn't something that usually happens. And it's not like this game is very demanding on my PC, but it also is making another ad as if I just now started stream, which is really annoying. Because no, like I didn't just start stream. You purposely disconnected my Wi-Fi and then connected it back and said, well, we gotta run another ad. I was just on the silent. This silence is awkward. I need to say something. And then I was talking about like seeing your cousin that you grew up with at a family reunion and just having to be like, I mean, we haven't talked since we were 8. So, you know, you don't really have anything to say to each other. Probably save the game. The game's not the problem. It's just the internet. The game's like offline on my PC. There's a low chance of it. Oh, you mean to save it because it's a visual novel. I get that. Sometimes they make you like have to do that stuff. Nope. It was just the two of us. We spent time together and talked a lot. I remember you saying you wanted to become a pilot and that you hated pears. Wow. He really does know things about me. I guess we really were friends. Imagine we go inside and talk to Grandpa and go like, oh yeah, I just met Silas. And he goes, who? There's no Silas. You didn't know us. Who's Silas? That would be horrifying. Some dude just followed us out here, pretended to live here, and like is acting like we grew up together. By the way, is this for me? No, it's for your grandpa. Mom sends him some sometimes. He likes them. I thought he was gonna say something creepier, like, I picked these for you myself. Oh, thanks, I'll give them to him. Well, I have to go home, but I'll be back tomorrow, okay? Okay, I'll be waiting. Why? Get back up! He hugged me goodbye, and I felt something strange inside. Maybe it was just my organs shifting from how hard he was squeezing me. He didn't even just give you a normal hug either. It was a hard hug. On the like, let go. Like, ouch. I'm insanely happy to see you. Bye. He left, and I took the pears to the kitchen and left them on the table. Grandpa gonna be like, where'd you get these pears? Don't ever talk to that boy again. The trip wore me out, so I went straight to bed. The room felt familiar. I almost made a joke singing the Steven Universe song, you know, The Familiar. Why is it so familiar? Even though I didn't remember it. The pears are evil pears. They're evil pears. This place feels familiar. Something is showing me the way. I think I need to go there. This place feels familiar too. Can I go another way? I feel like I can, but I shouldn't. I feel like something bad will happen if I go another way. Okay, I can't go another way. Oh, that would have been cool. Don't go that way! Remember this road, Tome? Oh, God. Okay. Where is it leading me? Oh, God. I can't be expected to remember that. I can't. What was that? It looked like shortcut to the village. That's it. Looks like my memories are slowly starting to come back. I think being here is helping. After washing up and brushing my teeth, I headed to the kitchen to see Grandpa. Good morning. Good morning. Sleep well, young'un? You know, back in my day, I wouldn't sleep for 8 hours. I'd sleep for 3 hours and I'd work all day. You kids have it too easy. 8 hours to sleep, eating your protein shakes and hitting your macros. Tell them about the dream. Say I slept well. I want to talk about the dream. I had a dream I was walking through the woods behind the house. I had to turn left and toward the split tree, then toward the flat rock, though through the middle and left. Okay, do they expect me to remember that? Left, split tree, flat rock, through middle and left. Left, split, flat rock, middle, or whatever. Yeah, that does sound like the way to the village, but you still have to cross the river. Oh, I don't remember the river. Not surprising considering, well, that incident. Why do we keep saying that? Like, someone just tell me the incident. Yeah, it looks like my brain decided not to remember bodies of water at all. How's your health? I feel fine. Aside from getting tired every little movement. Then rest. And I'll take care of the morning farm chores, okay? What would I do without you? You'd live like you have up until this point. I smiled and headed out to the farm. Okay, feeding comes first. You get this and apple. You get clover and salt. You get egg and potato. And you get grain and calcium. Then let the animals out to the pasture. Open the pen gate. Now all that's left is collecting the eggs. Farm work seems easy. Egg, 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 egg. Boop, 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 boop. Are there any more? You know, it seems like a funny job because, you know, collecting eggs always cracks me up. But, I think that's all of them. I think there's no more eggs. Yeah, we're good. Finish. Oh. Yeah, I know. It was a pretty good joke. Where you... Okay. That's everything. I think I might be a natural-born farmer. Maybe this is my calling. Office work feels too boring and pointless. At least here I get animal love and fresh food. I ruined my sleep schedule last night. My friend called me at like 5:30 a.m. And I was like, what? Why are you calling me at 5:30 a.m.? And I ended up talking to them for like 2 hours because they wanted to rant to me about like, I don't know, some girl that they were into. And I was like, you know what? Why not? I haven't talked to you in probably like half a year. And yeah, it was very, I have no sleep schedule anymore. I slept today in like the middle of the day. 3-minute ad is back. I have to continue. Though Noah would definitely miss me and make me come back. I should go brag to Grandpa. I think he'll be proud. Pleased with myself, I headed into the house, eager to tell Grandpa my thoughts about farm life. Grandpa! Oh my God! I was just imagining the Danganronpa music. A body has been discovered! Grandpa! I checked his pulse. Grandpa was alive, but unconscious. I called Kyle. He came right away and drove us to the hospital. It was something in the pears, wasn't it? Who is this? Kyle? This is Kyle? He's okay, if you can call it that. The doctors think it was some kind of chemical poisoning. Most likely, he was getting rid of pests and breathed something in. No, it was the pears. It was after the pears. I promise you it was the pears. I would bet my least favorite chatter's life that it was. Okay, no, I'm joking. I would never bet you guys on something that I don't know. I bet you guys on something that I win 100%. I said least favorite chatter. Why are any of you worried? All of you just assume you're all the least favorite chatter? Is that what's happening? The doctors think it was some kind of chemical. I read that. Will he recover? Yes, I promise. He'll get better. He just needs time. Okay. Grandpa already has health problems, and he still managed to poison himself on top of that. Couldn't he have waited until I got here? What? Why would you even think that? Can you believe this old man? He already has health problems, and now he just goes and poisons himself? What an idiot. What? I know I'm special. I probably plan on turning this into a YouTube video star if you feel like doing the thumbnail. I know you were asking about that last time. Alright. We should head back. Don't worry, they'll take good care of the old man here. And you did good calling me right away. If anything happens, always call me, okay? I nodded and we drove home. You need help on the farm? No, thank you. You've already helped a lot. You say so. If anything comes up, let me know. See ya. He drove off and I headed toward the farm. I swear to God, if that little freak shows up, I'm gonna lose it. Let's see. I don't think I wanna. I think I should have went with Kyle. I think I should go home. Someone drive me home. Well, sorry, Silas. My grandpa's just in the hospital right now. I gotta go stay with him. Hi. Where were you? And why do you look so sad? Did someone die? Who asked that? Who says that? Hey, oh my God, where were you? Why do you look so sad? Did someone die? Why is that someone? I don't like him. I don't like this guy. Oh yeah, you know how you're living with your elderly grandfather? Did someone die? Grandpa. Your grandpa died? Oh no! Our table! It's broken! Okay. Huh? No, thank God, no. Imagine he just goes... That would be so funny. No, my grandpa's not dead. I mean, yeah, that's great or whatever. He's in the hospital. Oh, I am so sorry. The doctor said everything's going to be okay. Why do you keep making that noise, Silas? No, not noise, nothing. I didn't know you could hear that. I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't worry. Your grandpa's going to outlive us all. It sounds like you have plans for me not outliving my grandpa, and he seems like he's got maybe like a year left. I don't know if I want to... I don't know if I like your sentence. I smiled a little. You need to distract yourself. How about we go for a walk? Yeah, show me around, please. Once again, no survival instincts from the main character at all. At all. I would never trust someone whose first reaction to me looking sad is, did someone die? Right after they gave me food to give to the person who's now in the hospital also. Like, put two and two together, man. I just saw Starry's message. Silas took my hand and led me around to some places. We built this hideout together. Remember? No, but it looks cool. What about this? Do you remember? No. We hid from the rain here once. Look, there's even ash left from the fire we warmed up by. Haven't we not been here for years? I don't think that's how ash works. I think after years, it would like be blown away or something. Like, I don't think that it would just still be there. Especially like maybe animals walking over it. It's a cave in the woods. There would probably be like animals going in and out of here when it's like stormy weather or something. If it's not rain around here, like this just doesn't make sense. I feel like Silas faked this. Silas made up all this stuff. Silas just ran around in the woods and started placing a bunch of stuff and went like, oh yeah, we used to do this together and this together, and it's a bunch of nonsense that Silas like made to go like, oh yeah, you used to love this. Do you remember this cage over here? Or these ropes that we used to, jokingly tie each other up with and then go in the cage and then lock the cage and and then you can't go anywhere. He treasures the memories of that summer so carefully. It almost feels embarrassing that I don't remember any of it. Oh, and one more thing. Oh, I had one. Oh, what am I saying? Oh, and one more thing. We wanted to fix this boat and sail away together. Now we finally can. We can sail away together. Forever. uh, I actually really like the scenery here. Like the background, without whatever this really weird, creepy spot in the middle is. I can't really see it, but the background's really pretty. This is really nice art. There's just something distracting me. Uh, and were we planning, and where were we planning to sail to? Anywhere. We could conquer new lands. I giggled. You think there are still undiscovered lands? Of course! We once found a place in the woods where definitely no one had ever been before, and no one will ever go again. You wanna go? And then we found an old tire there. I laughed again. A tire? That's so funny. It's getting late. Do you want to see the sun go down? Sure. Let's go to the pier. It has the best view. And I don't want to go to the pier. Why? I'm scared of ending up in the water again after what happened. I've developed a serious fear of bodies of water. Oh, but I'll be right there with you. You don't have to be scared. I'll protect you. Agree, refuse. What should we do, chat? What should we do? Agree, refuse. Agree. Agree. I kind of want to refuse. I don't like that especially pushing us out of our comfort zone and telling us, "Hey, I know you're afraid of bodies of water after what happened, but you should definitely go there with me." Like, no, I don't want to do that. You're crossing some boundaries there, pal. Just met you like 2 days ago. Uh, let's see. I think I'll save here. Forgot how to do that. Can I get murdered? To be honest, I don't want to refuse this person in the middle of the woods. I feel like that would make me feel very unsafe. Maybe we should go to the period. I can just, yeah, I'll agree. Why not? I'm scared, but she'll be there. She won't let me drown or even fall in. I hope. Why do you trust this thing? Okay, let's go. But you promise nothing will happen to me, right? Of course. I swear nothing bad will happen to you. I can hold your hand all the time if it makes you feel better. It makes you feel safer. Okay. What do you mean, okay? I don't want to hold your hand. Why did you guys make me agree to this? Silas took me to the pier, and I clung to him like my life depended on it. It's definitely going to collapse under us. Come on. This pier's been here forever, and it'll be here forever after. The sun distracted me from thinking about the pier. Wow. Yeah, you know, I almost envy you. I wouldn't mind losing my memory if it meant seeing this sunset again for the first time. Right now, I kind of envy myself too. You know, I'm pretty awesome. I admired the sunset. It was a beautiful sight, but apparently my face was prettier because Silas was only looking at me. He suddenly kissed me and he rushed to my... Go back. Go back. Refuse. You don't understand. The pier is going to fall apart. Okay, I get it. Not today, right? We can go to another place. It's very special too. It's not by the water? No, well, it's not as close as the pier. Don't worry, you're not in any danger, especially from the water. Is there something else I should be worried about being in danger from? Okay, lead the way. He led me along the river, but at a safe distance, so I wouldn't be scared. Soon we reached a lonely tree. Is the kiss not optional? Is this still gonna happen? There's something carved here. Take a closer look. S and G? What does that mean? Squirrel Girl from My Rivals! Yo, a Squirrel Girl main must have wrote that. I love Squirrel Girl. Sun and Guardian. Those were our code names. You don't remember? What were we, vigilantes? Were we working with Batman? I'm Sun, that's Guardian. Now talk! Oh, I see. And why is there a heart here? Well, because we were vigilantes that were also in love. Well, it's because we were in love with each other. I like this drop better. Spoil it for me? Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it for anyone. Sounds like that summer was a good one. That's cute. Well, we were kids, so that's all in the past. I like that one. Yes, but first love is the strongest. So it's hard to say that everything is in the past. Okay. You live in a fairy tale? You're right, but this is different. I don't remember anything. That is true. That's a very fair assumption. You can't expect someone with no memories to say that they, like, love you because they loved you. That's a very true and normal response. I just hope you'll remember. What happened between us is hard to forget, even if you've lost your memory. I definitely wouldn't say no to remembering everything, you know? The picture in my head doesn't fit together. What picture? That day, when I almost drowned. It feels like everyone is hiding something from me. Like they're leaving something out. Why would anyone lie about that? I don't think anyone's doing it for their own benefit. Maybe they just don't want me to relive the trauma. That's about it. But no, I'm not hiding anything from you. I want you to remember everything correctly. Can I even remember everything? Can I even remember everything wrong? Well, the brain is complicated. Fiction can get mixed in with real memories. Did you just dialogue normally? No, I don't like them. I have to read it as creepily as possible, just so everyone feels the vibe that I get from him at the same time. Everything uncomfortable? He makes me uncomfortable. If I have to be uncomfortable with him, you all do too. Maybe you're right, but I don't know how to avoid false memories. I'll help you. I was with you that whole summer. And I remember everything really well. So I can tell you what really happened and what didn't. You don't have to believe me, of course, but I just want to help. You know where I'll start? This is a really important memory. What is it? Your first kiss was with me. What? We sounded so concerned. Are you serious right now? I'm serious. It was a beautiful day. We spent a long time swimming in the river, and then we warmed ourselves up by the fire, talked about our feelings, and kissed. I don't even know what to say to him. This sounds way too romantic for 12-year-old. I wish I remembered that. I wish I remembered that. No, if I say I wish I remembered that, I feel like it's gonna try to remind me. I need to save here. Uh, that sounds way too romantic for 12-year-old. No, that's exactly how it was. I don't really believe him. I think he's exaggerating a lot. Okay, whatever you say. You don't believe me? Why? It's not that weird. Well, you know, when I was 12, I was into Pokemon, not Hey, Pokemon reference. I said Pokemon earlier. I don't know if you guys were paying attention when I did. I was into Pokemon, not romance. Oh my god. Bro was hearing about Cameron's secret weapon, the legendary High Dragon. uh, Everyone was into Pokemon when they're 12. That doesn't mean a kid can't have a crush or want something romantic. His voice got louder and higher with every sentence. It was starting to make me nervous. It's just hard for me to believe. I wouldn't lie to you. Why would I? I don't know, maybe you just saw it differently than I did. Maybe, but the kiss happened, I swear. Lighten the mood. I only have one option? Like, where's the go home option? Is that a thing? Lighten the mood. We're on your mom? Say on your mom right now. Say on dead homies. On all your dead homies right now. What even answer is that? Swear on your mom? On your mom? Bro, our character's gotta be from New York or something. Say on your mama right now. On your mom. Swear on your mom. My mom? He looks so confused that for a second I wasn't even sure he had a mom. The stranger tried to tell me that we were in love, but I just forgot. Well, in our defense, we did actually forget everything. Like, we forgot even our grandpa. Like, we actually do have a condition that made us forget everything. It's not like but you just don't remember correctly. We genuinely did forget everything from our childhood due to a medical condition. Like, they explained that earlier in the game. I mean, yes. I swear on my mama. On my mama, I'm not lying to you. And that kiss really happened. Looks like that upset him. Damn it, I was just trying to lighten the mood. That was your idea of lighting the mood? Say on your mama right now. We sat there until the sun was almost gone, but he was way too quiet. It was already getting dark. We had to head home. Silas walked with his hands shoved in his pockets. We barely said anything to each other. It was awkward, but I had no idea how to start any kind of conversation. We got back to the farm. It was already pretty dark, and the animals still needed taking care of. I need to bring the animals into the barn, feed them, and collect the eggs. I can help. Are you sure? I don't want to make you work. I want to help you. I could even do all of it for you. I need to decide what he could do. Nothing. Get out of here. I don't like collecting the eggs. I'll let you do that. Then you collect the eggs. And nothing else. I think that's all. You don't mind doing that? Of course. I'm always happy to help you. Besides, you're all alone here. Inexperienced and defenseless. Yo! You can't be this creepy. You can't. Who says that? You're all alone and defenseless here. No person has ever used the word defenseless in a sentence like that and been a safe person to be around. Thank you. I went to bring the animals in. All right. We got 2 horses. 4 cows. Yeah. And then sheep. 1 sheep. 2 sheep. Oh, 3 sheep. I just passed out on stream. You guys just hear me snoring. I get the 4 sheep and you just hear like the loudest snoring ever. 5 sheep. Okay, there we go. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I hear like a cartoon. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. I like watching the animals get excited when I feed them. I actually like feeding the animals too. Oh, this one was horse. An apple. You were clovers and salt. You were hay and potato. You were grain and calcium. Once all the chores were done, he glanced off somewhere with a strange look. What? Can I? Well, stay with you? My house is far away and it's already so late. No! Go home. You live here. You've never walked at night here? I don't think there's crime that happens in these woods. I don't think that's a good idea. But why? Aren't you scared to stay in this house all alone at night? He had a point. What do you mean he had a point? No. I hate this main character, man. This is like the most vulnerable, defenseless person on earth. Yeah, he has a point. I should let this man who's been weirding me out all day stay with me. Like, I never spent the night here alone. I had no idea what to expect. What if a bear broke into the house? What? Your grandpa lives here, bro. You think your grandpa is just fighting off bears every day? Like, who do you think your grandpa is? Without grandpa, who will fight the bears? Waking up in the middle of the night, hearing like roaring, and just seeing your grandpa like holding off a bear with one hand, going, sorry, kid. Sorry, kiddo. I gotta handle this bear real quick. Go back to bed. Well, yeah, actually, I didn't think about that. No! Yeah, I didn't even think about that. You know, I am unsafe here alone. I'll stay with you, and it won't be as scary. No, it would be more scary if you stayed with me. I thought about what he said. I didn't know what I might run into here, so it was probably better to have someone nearby. Someone I trusted at least a little. Oh my God. Yo, if you don't call Kyle and be like, yo, Kyle, I'm scared. Can you stay here? That would be way safer. We trust Kyle. Kyle drove us here and drove our grandpa to the hospital. Like, we could just get Kyle. I absolutely trust Kyle. Like, okay, stay. There was I did not have a choice in this. We went inside. It was why he feels closer than he was in the last scene. We went inside. It was quiet, and I thought about Grandpa. I should call him in the morning. He'll probably be awake by then. I started thinking about where to have him sleep. You can sleep on the couch. I'll bring you some bedding. Okay. Good night. Mick boy, you better lock your door. Put 3 things. I'd move a bookshelf in front of my door. Just for bears, just in case a bear attacks. Wait, you know what's also crazy? What does he think this scrawny little dude is going to do to a bear? He actually has concerns that a bear might attack him in the night. What does he think Silas is going to do? All right, stand back. I got this. Good night. I hope you sleep well, because I have plans for you tomorrow. Man, just stop being weird. Just, I'll try. I smiled and went to the bedroom. Sleep came over me quickly. I used to have trouble falling asleep, but here, by evening, I felt pleasantly tired. It's Silas's drawing. Wait, what is that? Why is the tree bleeding? There's so much of it. Yo, this is the reddest of red flags to ever even have in your memories. What does it say? I could kind of make out what a few of those said. Like, one of them said, like, don't do this. No. What was that? Please stop and don't do this. It felt like, I'm guessing Silas was the one who put, what I'm putting together from the story so far is that Silas probably had a crush on us when we were a kid. Silas kissed us, and then we were like, we don't like you. And then Silas pushed us into the river. And then we like went through the incident, and we probably like forgot all our memories or whatever. And now Silas is trying again to like rekindle the romance that was never there. It felt like it wasn't just a dream. I need to take a few breaths. I should go check on Silas. Why was he the first person I thought of? Maybe I keep thinking about him because being near him would make me feel better. Man, this is the dumbest main character I've ever seen. Good morning, sleepyhead. Rubbing my sleepy eyes, I sat down at the table. Did I sleep that long? By country standards, yeah. Well, that's fair. Yeah, people in the country do wake up earlier. I got some family members to live out there. Everyone here gets up at sunrise. Well, I haven't adjusted to that schedule yet, so I think I can be forgiven. Of course, I wouldn't dare blame you. Did you dream about anything? Yeah, a little something. Was it about me? I don't want to know that. Was there anything tasty there? Well, you could say that. You could say that. I dreamed about you, and there's no options. Every option leads to the option he wants. This game was written by Silas. You ate me? Sadly, no. But we kissed, and I don't want to read that. Only if you count getting a little saliva. But it was tasty. I'd ask for seconds, but you'd say no. Ew, of course I'd say no. That's gross. Thank you. At least the main character realized that was weird. I'm glad that the main character has some sense of like, no. You think kissing is gross? No, but we're specifically talking about saliva. It gets kind of gross, you know? But if you love someone, I'm not. I don't want to be in this conversation anymore. God, Silas, please stop. We're about to have breakfast. Okay, I'll stop. Grandpa's awake. I'm going to call him. Good morning, Grandpa. Morning? It's already noon, man. Back in my day, you young and don't know how easy you got it. You know, back in my day, we'd be waking up when the moon went down is when we would wake up. That was morning for the rest of the country, you know? How dare why does the grandpa have two wolf emojis in his name? What? What do you think of your grandpa? Yeah, but back in my day, we'd wake up when the moon went down, and we'd go to sleep when the moon came up, or when the moon also went down. 24-hour days. I giggled quietly. That was the second time in just a few minutes I'd been scolded for the perfectly human desire to sleep a little longer. Sure, whatever you say. How are you feeling? It's kind of weird that we didn't ask for our grandpa's permission to let someone stay over the night. Like, that's weird. It's not our house. I don't care if he is our grandpa. I'm getting back to normal. I'll be back on the farm soon. Tell the cows I miss them. I'll make sure to tell them, but I'm not sure they'll listen to me. How you doing over there? I hear someone in the background. Is that Kyle? I wish. No, it's Silas. You know him, right? Silas? Why is he with you? I could hear the eyebrow raised from Grandpa. Silas? He thought that I came back and we became friends again. I didn't think you'd become friends. You used to avoid him when you were kids. I was right. Yo. You used to avoid him when you were kids. This guy's weird. Oh, he's shaking. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah, you're... Are we on speaker? That kind of gives me a little bit of a pet peeve because I hate people who answer the phone on speaker. Did you answer the phone on speaker? I tensed up. Something felt wrong. There were explanations for it, but my gut was telling me something. Whoa! I didn't even click that. I didn't click that. He teleported, grabbed my phone, and took it. Oh. At least we'll stop being even slightly romantic with this creep. Hello? Tome hasn't had breakfast yet, and I'm sure you understand how important that is, but Tome will call you later. Will call you again later. Get well soon. Is he afraid Grandpa will tell me something I'm not supposed to know? You slept in a funny position today. How do you know that? How do you know that? This comment pulled me out of my thoughts. But we slept in different rooms. How do you know? I came in this morning to check if you were awake. It feels weird knowing you watched me sleep without me knowing. Yeah, that should feel weird. Well, okay. We finished breakfast. It was time to take care of the fun. Now I'm wondering how much even more creepy this would have been if we took the other route where we were fully falling for all the lies about like, oh, we used to love each other. Oh, we used to be so happy together. And then we had that phone call with Grandpa. That would have been so much crazier. We would have been like, wow, we're re-falling in love all over again. And it's like, oh, no. We finished breakfast. It was time to take care of the farm. Will you let me help you out? Will you let me help you? I need to decide whether to give him choice this time. Nah, you can just go home. I want to do everything myself. If you need any help, I'll be right here. Do you have a home to go to? I thought saying nothing would make him go home. Okay, I need to feed everyone. You need this. Why not put the animals' food in front of them? This is just bad farm design. Our grandpa does not know what he's doing. Clover. Salt. A potato. I still think it's weird that cows eat potatoes. I'd never even imagined that. I can't imagine a cow eating a potato. Letting the animals out is pretty easy. They're so well behaved when they go out to graze. Open the pen gate. The hens lay fewer eggs by morning, but I can't blame them. Who want to spend all night popping out babies? Egg. 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 I gotta stop saying egg every time I do this. I don't know why I keep saying it. How did the chicken even get an egg up there? An egg right there? An egg? That feels like an egg. No. But how did a chicken even get an egg all the way up here? You see this? An egg up there. Some chicken was like doing trick shots or something. Silas placed that, I bet. Egg. Spy camera placed by Silas. Egg. I don't see any more eggs. This is why I made Silas do the egg thing yesterday. I'm too like annoyed because it doesn't end when I complete it. So I'm like, maybe I am missing an egg. I really gotta make sure I check everywhere. After the morning chores, we sat down on the bench by the porch. It was warm from the bright sunlight. Call your grandpa back. Why are you going through this casually? What? Call your grandpa. After the morning chore. Also, our grandpa should be actually concerned right now. Can you imagine you like go to the hospital for some kind of chemicals and you what's it called? You go to the hospital and then you call your grandchild who's staying at your house and they go, "Oh, I hear someone in the background. Who's that?" And then it's I'm reconnecting with Silas, you know, my old friend. And he's like, "What? You used to hate that guy, Silas? Oh my God, you hated Silas." And then all of a sudden you just get, "Oh, sorry, he's eating right now, so we can't talk right now. Bye." And it just hangs up the phone. I'd be calling the police. I'd go check into my grandchild. I love clear weather. Makes me feel like a lizard crawling onto a warm rock to heat up. Wait, the other dude, Kyle? I don't know. I hope Grandpa called Kyle. It's a really nice day. Perfect for one very fun activity. And what activity is that? Fishing. Want to go fishing today? Fishing, but that's dangerous. The water will be too close. Would be close. Too close. That's not the best idea. Oh, come on. We'll catch some fresh fish and cook it right away. Fresh fish? My stomach growled. I couldn't tell if it was because of the pancakes I'd just eaten or because I was thinking about fresh fish. Fine, but I'm not going near the water. Whatever you say. I didn't even get a choice. I'll go home and grab my fishing rod. Can you wait for me here? I can come with you. No! No, don't. Stay here. I'll be quick. Now I kind of want to see Silas's house. Okay. What are you hiding? This is an idiot of a main character. Like, actually. I stayed there waiting for him and wondering if fishing was really worth it. But fish. I really wanted fish. You know, that is fair. This is the first stupid thing that the main character's done that I'm not gonna lie, I might do. I love fishing and I love eating fish. If I like had to fish with someone who I absolutely hate, I'd probably be like, I'll just keep my distance, you know? I'll stand all the way over here and you'll stand all the way over there, and then I get to eat fish later, you know? And I'd also call Kyle. I'd invite Kyle without telling Silas. Someone's gonna die because of that one. No. I'd be like, Kyle, we're going fishing. You should come with us, please. I've never been fishing. What's the fun part? I don't know. This is nice. Look, you either love or hate fishing. There's no in between. You either enjoy fishing or you don't. If you don't enjoy fishing, then nothing I say will make you enjoy fishing. Oh no, I'm good. Please, Kyle, please. I really need you to go fishing with us. uh, a cat came over to me. I hadn't seen her before, and Grandpa never mentioned having a cat. Maybe she belonged to the neighbors. But if so, she'd come a pretty long way. Isn't cute, isn't she? Hey, my goat! My goat! I was surprised by his sudden appearance, but I didn't show it. Yo, this is like this is the moment when like a special guest star walks into a TV show and the live studio audience just like cheers and they can't continue their line because everyone's like, woo, woo, we love you. Oh my God. And then they gotta wait for the live studio audience to stop to continue their line. That's exactly what Kyle showing up is. I need all of you to applaud right now while I drink some of my monster. Just applaud for Kyle. Okay, we're good. Uh, I was surprised by his sudden appearance, but I didn't show it. I like a banana just said Kyle. I'm just imagining a bunch of people in the audience applauding, and banana just saying Kyle. uh, yeah, she's adorable. Her name's Casey. Casey? What a weird name for a cat. Why not Mrs. Fluffy Paws or something like that? What? This main character sucks at naming stuff. Who knows how your grandpa picks names? why? Why is this man just like like they made him distractingly beautiful? like he found her in the woods and brought her here. Sometimes she disappears for a few days, then comes back like nothing happened. Does whatever she wants. Wish I could be that free and carefree. Yeah, we all do. Secretly, everyone envies cats. Looks like she likes you. Yeah, animals like me for some reason. They really were just like, what if we wrote the perfect... like, what if we wrote a guy who's just like Superman? Like, yeah, animals like me for some reason, It's so tiring. uh, Probably because you're a good person. You just feed them, right? Hmm. Hmm. Probably because you're a good person. Who knows? So why are you here? Your grandfather asked me to check in on you. Thank you, Grandpa. Grandpa, 10 out of 10, the GOAT. The GOAT. My grandpa was like, something ain't right. Not the GOAT grandpa said Kyle. Grandpa did not rock with that stuff Silas was pulling. I'm not a kid. Why is he worried? Maybe he's not worried about you. Maybe he's worried about his farm surviving. You did try to set the barn on fire once. What? Me? Why? You were messing around with fire and decided to see how well hay burns. Lucky we were nearby. We were a weird kid. Did I get in big trouble? Your grandpa made you clean the cow pen. Deserved. Need any help around the farm? No thanks. I'm managing so far. Yes, we do. Alright, since you're fine, I'll get going. Call me if you need anything. Thanks. See you. No! No! Why did we not talk about Silas? Why did we not bring up Silas at all? He left. He was nice to talk to, but Silas should be back soon. Uh, so, ready? I hope so. Then let's go. Man, this character's making all the wrong decisions. Watching him was interesting. Fishing is like a lottery where Your choices actually matter, and the prizes are pretty nice. I started thinking about the fish we'd eat later. I might have even started daydreaming about it. You should try it too. Get away from me. No thanks. Come on. I promise it'll be fun. I can see that it's fun, but standing near water makes me uncomfortable. You don't have to jump in. Just cast the rod and I'll help with the rest. Okay. I tried to cast the line farther, but the hook barely even reached the river. Stand closer. You can't even reach the water from there. Silas, we very clearly are uncomfortable with water. Why are you trying to make it, what? Is there not anything you want to do around here that doesn't involve water? It's not even, the romance thing. You don't want to, maybe, we could just climb a tree or something, or run around in an open field. Why does everything you want to do around here involve water? When you know we're afraid of water. Gonna drown you? It's gonna be like one of those stories where he's like a mermaid or something. Gonna drag us into the water and eat us. Come on, don't worry, I'm right here. I stepped closer to the water. Silas stood behind me, guiding my movements. It's pulling. Pull it in. Whoa, my first fish. Why are you holding it like that? Yeah, that is a weird way to hold a fish, to be honest. Might be the first normal thing Silas has said all game. It's slippery! That little fish made me so happy that I wanted more. I was right to call it a lottery. Fishing is basically a casino. You get hooked the very first time. Ah, you get it? You get hooked? Oh my god, that's so funny. The excitement gave me confidence, and I started fishing without Silas's help. I was doing pretty well. I even stood on the pier. Silas was nearby, so I wasn't scared. Why are we on the pier again? Suddenly, something yanked hard on the rod. I wasn't expecting it. It was hard to stay in place. The fish had to be strong, if it was making it hard for me to even stand. Silas! No! Oh, well, we're dead. We died. This is it. We're dead. It's gonna say bad end and we died. Can't move. I can't breathe. No. Tome, I'm so sorry. I only slipped away for bait for a few seconds. What if the reason why Silas is trying to get us to water so much is so that we drown and he can give us CPR? I can see Silas having that plan. Aquaman, save us. Can you imagine? Don't worry, I'll save you. Stay away, son. It is me, Aquaman. I'll save your friend Guardian. I still think those names are so stupid. Sun and Guardian. They sound like vigilantes. Aquaman, save Guardian. Please forgive me. Silas. I'm here. I wouldn't have let you drown. Tears welled up in my eyes. I'm sorry. I don't want to be here. We'll leave right now, don't worry. I'm sorry, I should have stayed close, I promised. Say nothing. I'm not accepting your apology. I am saving here. This feels like an important decision. Go home. He promised he'd stay close, but he left me. He didn't even warn me. Warn you of what? You were fishing like an idiot on the pier that you knew was shaky. Why? To be honest, this is the one thing that isn't Silas's fault. Out of all the stupid, weird things he did, this was on you, idiot. You know, it's time for you to overcome that fear. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't you think it's about time that you overcame this fear? What are you, a loser? But it's too strong. I can't. I'll be right there with you. You can do it. We'll take it step by step. Maybe you could try going for a swim tomorrow. Tomorrow? But I haven't even recovered from today yet. It's way too sudden. When do we go home? How long are we staying with Grandpa? You can start by just dipping your feet in. Then maybe it'll get easier and you can go a little farther. I guess he's right. I won't drown just from putting my feet in the water. Okay. But what if that fish that almost killed me today grabs my leg and drags me into the water? It has to be huge. It could swallow me whole and still not be full. The fish almost killed you? Why is that's worded so weird? Can I stay over again? Why is it tiny? Can I stay over again? Can I stay over again tonight? Yeah? What do you mean, yeah? Do I not get a choice? Can I sleep in the same bed? Yes! Yes! What do you mean, yeah? What? What do you mean? And sleep in the same bed? What? What was he asking about? I was so caught up thinking about the water that I didn't even realize what he was asking me at first. Okay. They genuinely didn't hear him. They were just saying yes to whatever he was asking. Alright, I was so caught up in thinking about the water that I didn't even realize what he was asking me at first. But it was too late. What do you mean it's too late to back out now? What? What does that even mean? Well, I already said yes. That's a legally binding contract, everyone. If someone says something while you're not paying attention very quietly and very fast, and you say yes to it, oh well. Then should we go do the farm routine? Right, the animals must be hungry by now. Now you have to let me do all the chores for you. It's my fault you're this scared right now. Maybe he's right and I should rest today. Nah, I don't trust you. I want to do everything myself. Why? Don't you want to rest after all that stress? The chores will help me relax. Okay, if that makes you feel better. I need to bring the animals in. I don't trust them. I just don't. Cow, horse, one sheep, two sheep, three sheep, four sheep. Honk shoe. Okay. I have to make sure everyone gets fed. You, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Oh, that was the wrong one. Wait, yeah, that was the wrong one. How do I fix that? Oh no, I messed up. I fed the cows the wrong food. No. Undo. Whatever. Can I go back? There we go, I can. Oh, awesome. Sorry, cow. I'll get your food right this time. You, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. There we go. I wonder how many eggs the hens laid today. 1 egg, 2 egg, 3 egg, 4 egg, egg. Right? Boop, 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 boop. I'm not seeing any other eggs anywhere. These chickens are laying eggs constantly. Yeah, I don't know what normal chicken egg laying rate is, but it feels like a lot. After the farm chores, I realized I was hungry. My stomach was begging for fish. Are we going to eat that fish? Of course, but I need to clean it first. I'll go back to my place and do it there. I've got all the tools and a fish cleaning table at home. Can I come with you? No. Wait for me here. Now be quick. But why don't you want me coming to your place? It's the second time you said no. There's nothing interesting there. Besides, to get to the village, we'd have to cross the bridge, and you're scared. We decided I was going to fight that fear. Well, I think you mean Silas decided that, and you just kind of said yes to anything. You still haven't recovered from falling in today. You need time to get yourself together. So I can't today, but tomorrow is fine? Either he's being weird or he's hiding something. Maybe he's embarrassed about his house or his parents. Okay, I'll wait here. He kissed the top of my head, probably trying to ease the tension between us. No! I'll be back soon. No! No! He left, but I decided not to waste the time and called Grandpa. Hey, how are you doing over there? Good to hear your voice, Tome. Doctors say I'll be discharged soon, so get ready for my return. That's great. I can't wait for you to come back. And how are you doing? Kyle said you're handling everything. Yeah, things on the farm are going well. I think I'm a natural farmer. Kids today think you're natural farmers just because you go and handle some chores for a few days. Back in my day, I was wrestling bears. Bears! In that case, stay here with me. I'll go back to that boring city. The air is dirty there, and the vegetables are made of plastic. My first reaction was a quiet laugh, but honestly, country life really did have a lot of good points. Yeah, but the city doesn't have Kyle. My bad, not Kyle. The city doesn't have Silas. I got the names mixed up. Which makes the city better. I'll think about your offer. No, you won't. Are you still with Silas? Yeah, but he went back to his place to clean the fish we caught today. You went fishing? But aren't you afraid of water? I don't want to tell Grandpa what happened. It's better if he doesn't worry right now. I still am, but fishing was fun. I'm glad you're having fun there. You have no idea how happy it makes this old man. You're not that old. What are you, 90? 67, actually. 67? Oh my god, guys. Guys, Grandpa's 67. Listen, is Silas behaving himself? What do you mean? After you left, he became completely closed off, even scary. Well, he's a little strange, but he's open and cheerful. Looks like he's really attached to you. Please be careful with him. Why? Just in case. I don't think he's a bad guy, but being careful won't hurt, right? You're right. It's always good to stay on guard. Smart kid. The nurse is rushing me to go to bed, so I'll go. Good night, and get well soon. Thank you, and have a good night, too. I feel like we're keeping critical information from Grandpa. What? Be careful with Silas. It's hard to imagine him being closed off. Oh, be careful with Silas. It's hard to imagine him being closed off. He practically glows all the time. And looks like he can make friends with anyone. Tome! His loud voice startled me. Miss me? At least I got a little break from you. That's... Yeah, I wasn't sure I could last another minute without you. At least I got a little break from you, is what I'm saying. I don't care. Don't need to be so rude. They don't give me very many options to reject this guy. I need to take the ones I get. I cleaned the fish and took out all the bones so you wouldn't choke. That's very sweet of you. How are we cooking it? I was thinking of grilling it over an open fire. My mouth literally started watering when I thought about fish grilled over an open fire. I don't think I've ever had fish grilled over an open fire. Sounds yummy. Yes, do that right now. Ordering me around? Get the cooking. Boy, if you don't get in that kitchen and stop talking. Quiet. Quiet. As you wish. What? That actually looks yummy. What's that one meme? Autism be damned, but my boy can work a grill. Something like that. That actually looks fire. He lit the charcoal grill and started cooking the fish. The smell had me practically drooling. It was amazing that he knew how to cook. Maybe I should learn too, instead of living off delivery and frozen meals. What was that shot at me for? Huh? What's wrong with delivery and frozen meals? You can make fish just as good as that in an air fryer. It's fish. Have you never seen cooked fish? I don't think this looks that weird. Done. Why is it that brown? Because it's cooked. This is divine. I'm gonna kiss you all over right now. Uh, I'm always up for that. Yeah, see, the color you're expecting is inside the fish. When you grill fish, you make the outside look like that. I put a piece of fish in my mouth. The soft and juicy texture melted on my tongue. Like if you cook fish on like a stove or something, or like an air fryer, it's not going to look like that. But if you grill it, you have to make both sides look like this to know it's like fully, thoroughly grilled. I'm African. Okay, every culture has their own kind of way to cook fish. We all cook fish in different ways, okay? Let's just say we cook it differently and move on. I put a piece of fish in my mouth. The soft, juicy texture melted on my tongue. It tasted so good, I was ready to cry. I was answering Mia's question now. I want to try fish from all over the world. I like fish. Fish is one of my favorite foods. I like seeing other cultures' ways of cooking it. I don't know. I don't know who you sold your soul to for your cooking skills, but this is incredible. It's all thanks to the secret ingredient. No, whoever said there's something in it, you're right. You're right. Oh, God, no. No. Oh, no. Please let the secret ingredient just be like love. Don't tell me it's love. It's love. Thank God. Thank God. Spend the food. Right. Would I be a bad artist if I used the games? Right? No. I mean, when I make my thumbnails that like you don't do, I literally just take a bunch of pictures and just put them on top of each other. Like I just take the front picture of the game and then put like one of my emojis screaming on it, and that's like the thumbnail I use. Like, that's it. Looks like you really do love me a lot. Well, isn't it obvious? I love you so much, it hurts sometimes. But why? What's so special about me that you never stopped loving me all these years? Just you. All of you. You're charming, precious, and perfect. What would he have done if we just didn't come back? Like, we came back because we wanted to see our grandpa, but nothing, like, made us come back. Like, what would he have done? My cheeks flushed, and I almost choked on my dinner. I needed to say something back. You don't have to say anything. It's enough for me that you accept my feelings. I don't. How does he read me so easily? It's like he knows me really well. The fish really is delicious. It's weird that he knows us this well when our grandpa said that when we were kids, we did not like hanging out with him. Like our grandpa said we avoided him, so I don't know why he knows us. The fish really is delicious. I'm glad you like it. I ate my fill, we cleaned everything up and washed the dishes, and then we went to bed. No, why are you in my bed? No, no, please go back on the couch. Please go back on the couch. He's so close. For some reason, I just remembered the time we went camping for a few days and forgot to tell any adults. We really did that? How could we forget to tell anyone? Because we were too excited about the idea of camping. And nobody looked for us? Of course they did. The whole village was turned upside down. Strange. Nobody ever told me anything about that. Yeah, I don't think we were camping. I'm pretty sure our grandpa mentioned something about everyone looking for us. No, it was Kyle. On the drive here, Kyle mentioned that the whole village was looking for us. I don't think that was camping. I think he, practically kidnapped us. Are you still scared after falling into the water? It's getting better. But your bottom lip is trembling. It really was, but I didn't know if it was because of the fall or because he was so close. It's fine, it happens. Suddenly he moved closer. Is he going to kiss me? No, put a pillow in between you two. Do that thing where you make like a pillow wall in between you two. Do nothing, kiss him, pull away. Pull away! I moved away a little. He seemed to understand the hint. Good night. Sweet dreams to you two. That looked like it pissed him off. I'm not gonna lie. That looked like it really pissed him off. So, Tome? Tome? Silas? Where are you? What? Come with me. I'm underwater, but why is it not scary here? Is it a mermaid? I called it. I called something about him being a mermaid earlier. I said that. Because I'm here. It's hard to breathe. That's okay. Everything will be fine. Silas, it's really hard to breathe. I can't breathe, but I feel so calm. What was that? Why was Silas a merman? What nonsense. He's cute when he sleeps. No, he is not. Pat his head, cover his nose with my hand, do nothing. What does cover his nose with my hand even mean? You're gonna like suffocate him or something? Do nothing. I silently watched him sleep peacefully. Do nothing feels worse. Do you like watching me sleep? Well, I was just... I let out a choked sound of surprise, but relaxed in his arms. You smell nice. Thanks. Wanna go have breakfast? Yeah, I got hungry from sleeping. When is Grandpa coming home? You're such a good cook. I feel useless, so give me something to do. You don't have to do anything. I can handle it perfectly fine myself. You can just relax and enjoy life. But if you really want to help, whip the cream. Oh, okay, how? Add cream to a bowl, then the sugar, and whip it until it's fluffy. I didn't know that was how you make whipped cream. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's in the name. I guess I'm kind of stupid. Got it. Add the cream to the bowl, and then add the sugar, and then whip it. I can't imagine people doing this to make whipped cream. That's weird. It turned out well. Good job. What? Wanna... What? Silas? Just kidding. Let's just eat. I love the route we went on. The main character is just like that one meme. Man, I've had it up there here with your homosexual rigmarole. Silas, man, like Silas is like that one homie who won't stop making jokes about like wanting to kiss you. Like, and it's like, man, can we just play the game? Let's just eat. I'm already starting to get used to his delicious food. All my friends do that. In the city, fancy restaurants would snatch up a cook like him in a heartbeat. We're going to the river today, so we'll work on your fear. I already changed my mind. Nope, you're not getting out of it. We're going. No, I don't think I am. Take the first step. After breakfast, we headed to the farm. I'm not gonna lie, that breakfast looked delicious. I'm not even gonna play with that. That breakfast looked absolutely delicious. Like, this guy may be creepy, but he can cook. Like, he can cook. I like the skin art style. Yeah, it's very pretty. Also, hi, Risco. Today is going to be hard for you, so at least let me help with the chores. He's right. I should give him some chores or dump everything on him. I kept saying nothing, hoping that it would make him go home, but it hasn't, so I'm just going to tell him to collect the eggs again. You can collect the eggs, and nothing else. That's all. Can you do that? Of course. Thanks. I smiled at him. Okay, I need to feed everyone. Horse. That's a weird looking horse. You eat this and apple. You eat clover and salt. Cow, I'm gonna get you right this time. You eat hay and potato. And you eat this. It's sunny today. I hope the animals don't get too hot. Open the pannier. I wanted the chores to take longer, just to put off facing my fear. So, shall we go? Yeah. He's creepy? Yeah, he's very creepy. You'll see. Trust me, you will see. I made cream puffs one time, and it was so annoying to make the pastry cream. I've never really cooked something like that. Like, I just follow recipes, you know? Like, and like even then, I rarely use a recipe. If I don't already know how to cook it, I probably don't. There's a low chance that I'm going to learn how to cook it unless I have a reason to. Like I think I know how to make rice pudding, fried eggs, and that's all I can remember. If I saw food, I'd probably remember more. I can make cereal. I'll make you a mean bowl of cereal. That's all. No, I know how to make more stuff. I can't remember food right now. But I can make really good rice pudding. It's my grandma's recipe. I've been using it forever. I can also kind of make sweet potato pie, but I need my grandma to help me with that sometimes. Maybe next time I see her, I'll ask her to like really teach me how to make sweet potato pie. I want some rice pudding. I like making rice pudding. It's one of the few things that I like actually can cook very well. I crushed after Silas and then realized we were going in a different direction. Also, sometimes I just cook stuff and like I don't really know what to call it. Like I'll just be like, I have eggs, ham, and some sauces and stuff. And I'll just be making something. And it's like a really weird looking omelet. But like it tastes good. Silas, where are we going? I want to show you one more place first. A knot of anxiety tightened inside me when I saw the half-collapsed barn. Do you remember this place? I don't like that there's a lock on the door. Oh god, and it's flashing. There's a lock on the outside of the door. That's bad. That's bad. This is not a thing made to keep something out. It's made to keep something in. No, but it feels strange. Like, this place scares me. No wonder. I used to scare you by saying ghosts lived here. You were terrified. Maybe the fear stuck. Maybe. And you don't remember anything else? No, let's get out of here. Okay, we're leaving. I don't like that you don't remember anything else. It's a very specific scar on his shin. Yeah. We'll start small. Touch the water. Touch it, refuse. You know, it doesn't seem like refusing is going to get me out of the situation, so I might as well just do it. I stared at the river, and it felt like it was staring back at me. Any desire to interact with it disappeared, but I had to do this. At least touch it. Okay, I can do this. Cool. It doesn't feel that scary. No, we're going way farther than I thought. I thought we were just going to put our hand in it. A little confidence woke up in me, and I lowered my feet into the water. This is actually nice. Ready to go further? Don't worry, I'll be right here. Nothing bad will happen to you. Don't go into the water. I think I'm fine with just this. I think that's enough for today. Come on, you've already touched it. Why not go a little further? I don't want to. Don't try to talk me into it. Whatever you say. Then maybe we should go. Yeah, like, getting over a phobia is not something that you just do in a day. I think just touching the water is definitely good enough for a first step. Especially when we almost drowned again. Like, literally yesterday, we almost drowned again. Then maybe we should go. Yeah. We headed back to the farm. I was glad Silas hadn't tried to talk me into it. Felt like he was starting to listen to me. Yeah, we were fishing, and the thing we were fishing on broke and we fell in. This character has a phobia of water. Whole bodies of water. I loved swimming when I was a kid, until what happened. I thought a lot about how it happened at the hospital. They said I'd been hit with something blunt before I nearly drowned. What? Glad we didn't. I wonder what blunt thing hit us. Huh. I wonder who would hit us with something blunt before we almost drowned. I think I jumped into the water and hit my head on the rocks at the bottom. Yeah, that is the face of someone who feels guilty. Or at least worried that, like, they almost got caught. That's probably what happened. Where were you that day? We gotta start investigating. So where were you that day, huh? You know? Yeah. Where were you, son? Why weren't you protecting Guardian? I don't know which one's son or Guardian, to be honest. I just said he's son because name starts with an S. Well, I don't remember it very well myself. I was so scared for you that it all got knocked out of my head. We came home and I decided to take care of the evening farm chores right away. Silas wouldn't let me do everything alone. I feel like everything goes faster now. I feel like a real... What? Oh, damn. I look like a pig. Bro's laughing? Yeah, you're a real pig. Oh, come on. I got up from the ground, mud practically dripping off me. I'm going to take a shower. Do you need moral support in the No! No, thanks. I can handle it myself. Well, if you're that confident, go ahead. After the shower, it felt nice to lie down in bed and wrap myself in a soft blanket. Silas put an arm around me and soon fell asleep. I followed his example. What is wrong with this main character, man? They are like the dumbest person ever. Like, actually. Like, you just wrote an idiot. What is this? It looks like pieces of my memories. I need to put them back together. Okay. And they've been the greatest hit puzzles, you know? Also, these are all the exact same shape, so there we go. Oh. Yeah. Well, actually, I am pretty good at puzzles, to be honest. I remember that one Roblox Bloxfest stream where I had to meet my stream requirements. So I had to stream like a puzzle game in the middle of the day. And a bunch of you just showed up. I mean, I was just streaming a puzzle game on Roblox. But like, that was a fun stream. Bloxfest had me tired. I'm not gonna lie. Like Bloxfest had me streaming stuff at like times where it's just like, wow, I'm only an hour. I have to make up another hour for my Bloxfest time. I guess I have to stream right now, even though I'm really tired. Bloxfest ruined us. Yeah, I hated that puzzle. It took me so long. Yeah, these pieces don't really show you anything about them. Nothing feels like everything somehow feels like a corner piece, which doesn't make sense. Like, if you're gonna make a puzzle, you have to make a puzzle. Like, not there's a reason why puzzle pieces are shaped different, you know? Like, that does not look like it goes to that at all. These two don't look like they're next to each other at all. This one. I'll just try every piece in every slot, to be honest. Probably works better than sitting here and trying to act like I can see what anything goes anywhere. There we go. Tome, yes. You need a hint, Tome? I'll be fine. It's a puzzle. I can figure it out. It's a nice time to just talk to chat about everything that's happened so far. What, do I have like a certain amount of times that I can do this or something? Do I have to get it right in a certain amount of times? Like you said Tome in all caps that you were worried about something. When does Kyle come back? I miss him. I also miss Kyle. Boop. 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 No, you have unlimited time. Okay, good. I was like, I don't know. Mia said it in such a concerned way that I was like, oh no, am I gonna like die or something if I don't get this right soon? I hate this part. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna try every piece in every slot and eventually they'll all just start fitting together. Boop. 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 Yeah, this puzzle really does not show you. Nothing looks like it goes together here. What the? That was the line. I wasn't saying what the. That was actually the line. It was a rabbit that looked like it was dead. What is this? Oh, Silas killed the rabbit, and we were very uncomfortable around Silas after that. I guess we liked rabbits, and Silas started weirdly watching us. What? Silas said they found a cat in the woods, and then we followed them out to the woods, and we're like, there's no cat here. What was that? I shot up right in bed, tearing myself out of sleep. My whole body was shaking, and it felt like the room was shaking too. Tom, did something happen? I heard Silas's sleepy voice. Looks like I'd woken him up. So you had a nightmare? Ask about the barn? Ask about the barn. I dreamt about that barn, the one with the ghost. What exactly? There was a rabbit, the barn, and hands. Hands? Your hands. It was just a dream, a nightmare. It was an emotional day, so of course you dreamed something like that. He took my hand, but his touch didn't feel comforting, and his smile made me uneasy. It wasn't just a dream. He squeezed my hand so hard I could almost hear my bones crack. It was just a dream. Silas, let go. You're hurting me. Sorry. It's just, it hurts that I did something wrong in your dream. And now you're mad at me. I didn't say you did anything wrong. wait, what's that quote? What's that quote that people use in the TikToks where a character accidentally says something to give off a sign like, I didn't say anything about I didn't say anything about. I'm trying to remember. Oh my god, it was so like that. It was something like that. I know one of them is like the what was that, Morgan, from like Dexter, where Dokes just read Dexter's mind. I'm trying to think. There's a line. There's a quote that people use for like moments like this, where it was like, I never said anything about I can't remember the quote. We didn't say anything about the tracksuit color. Yeah, dang it, Rob. I just love those moments in a show. I never said who the victim was. Oh my god, I was just thinking about what it was, because those are like the greatest moments when you're like saying something and they go like, oh well, I can't believe she died, and then they go, I never said it was a woman. Like, I never said the victim was a woman. Like, I slowly moved away. Tome, I'm back. I bolted for the stairs. Stop, Tome! I grabbed the railing and yanked myself downward, hoping to move faster, but I misjudged my strength and tumbled down the stairs, barely staying conscious. Oh. Silas, don't do this, please. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to, You won't tell anyone. Oh, that was so, what the? Whoa. I was not ready. You said be quick. I didn't know what you mean by be. I thought you were talking about the character, not me. Like, we're running from him. I still did it. You know? I got it first try. I didn't fail. Okay. What? I can't rewind? There's no back. There's no going back. I should have saved. Silas, no. I tasted metal in my mouth, and liquid that wouldn't let me breathe. Silas looked terrified. He was saying something, but all I could hear was ringing in my ears. Maybe because I was able to go back? Why is everything going dark? Am I really... Bro, it didn't let me go back to run. That's so stupid. An ending or what? What the? Is that? That's so dumb, man. Terrible game mechanic. Can I skip through all this? What did I say here? I said say nothing. Nothing. I'm doing the farm stuff myself. Skip. I don't want to see this. At least I get to do farm work again, you know? Because I'm going to save that horrible, terrible game. I think it was just a glitch in the game design because I was clicking the go back button and it wasn't working. I think the game actually just had a bug there because I kept clicking the back button and all it was doing was opening the menu. Potato. So I think that was just a glitch in the game, not like an actual mechanic to not be able to go back right there. Boop, 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 boop. Do I have to get them all perfectly? Not an egg back there, is there? No more eggs. Finish. At least I got a little break from you. I hate you, Silas. You are evil. You are disgusting. Get away from me. Pull away. Not kissing you. Do nothing. You. All right. Yep. I do the puzzle again. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Potato. Apple. Clover. Chicken. Open the pen gate. Yep. Egg. 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 I think that's all the eggs. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm not seeing any eggs at all. Finish. Yep. Yep. We'll just do what we did last time. Don't go in the water. Yep. Oh my god! I'm saving immediately after this puzzle. I need a save point here. Oh my... ask about the barn. Wait, save. Save the game. Boom. Got it. I saved it. I'm gonna run out of the house. I need to get to the village. Kyle, he has to help me. I didn't even notice how I made it to the woods. This is the road from my dream. I need to remember the way. Home! Right? I don't remember the way here. What is it? It's right. Right. What is that? Middle? Right. Middle. What's the heavy breathing for? Memory gallery. Me. Oh. Me, Silas, others. Wait, we can help. I remember it. Okay. And yeah, let me know. Save. Yeah, just someone give me the list. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not. Let me see if I remember it actually. Middle? Nope. Load. Right. Left. Right. Middle. Left. I actually remembered it. I didn't even look at chat for that. I actually didn't look at chat. I actually remembered that on my second try. That's crazy. You and Rachel are like little story game companions. Well, I actually got it on my second try. That's great. I managed to remember the path of my dream, but the river, I forgot about it. I won't make it to the bridge in time. I have to swim. I can do this. I have to. I dove into the water and swam toward the other bank. The water was cold, but that only helped clear my head. I couldn't surface. If I did, he'd see me. When I reached the village, I ran to the nearest house, pounding on doors. Everything was a blur. I don't remember who opened the door or what I said to them, but they helped. Silas disappeared. No one ever saw him again. Neither did I. I was too scared to stay in the village, so I went back to the city. I felt ashamed in front of Grandpa for not staying to help him with the farm. But Kyler convinced me it was okay and said he'd help him himself. Life went back to normal, but the feeling that someone was watching me never went away. You can still feel him. I recommended it to you. To be continued. What do you mean to be continued? Like, as in another game? Is that the main ending? Ending gallery, 2 out of 20. There's going to be a second game. Okay, so that's like one of the main endings. Like every game has like a true end. Like they have like an end literally called true end usually. Is that like true end? What happens if I say something else here? Oh, I can't. I should have said it. Wait. I had a nightmare. He pulled me closer and wrapped his arms around me and buried his face in my neck. What kind of nightmare? Some nonsense, nothing specific, but I still feel tense. Let me help you relax a little. Started gently massaging my shoulders. It actually helped a little, but soon his hand stopped. He'd fallen asleep. I still feel anxious, and that anxiety is directly at Silas. Keep lying there, try to leave. Let me save here. Let me see if I can get a different ending. Try to leave? I wonder if that leads to the same thing. I tried to fall asleep, but it didn't work. Anxiety wouldn't let me sleep. I slowly got out of bed and went to the bathroom to catch my breath and try to calm down. No, never seen this part. Oh. Oh. So we hit him with a rock, giving him that scar on his chin, and then he hit us in the head. That's right. Silas tried to kill me. Grandpa's gun. Is it still where he used to keep it? Oh, wow. This is a different ending. Yo, we gotta find Grandpa's gun. Say this. For some reason, I remember where that is. I headed to the place where I remembered Grandpa keeping it. It's still here. Oh. And I heard footsteps behind me. I spun around, gripping the shotgun in my hands. Oh. Tome, what's going on? I remembered everything. I know you tried to kill me. That's true. But everything is different now. I'm not the same as I was back then. I was a scared, rejected child. So I tried to kill you. I swear I won't hurt you now. Never. I just played the other playthrough. Yo, you can't say this to me after I just got the other ending. I know you have a knife on you somewhere. I'll always protect you. I'm your guardian, remember? So you were guardian, and I was son. That makes more sense thematically. I just thought this character's original name started with a G. Your son, I'm gangster. uh, that wasn't true either. I always have been, and always will be your guardian. I love you. I'm not the one who did that to you back then. I'm the one who destroyed that person inside myself. Please believe me. You love me too, don't you? Another save, you know? I'm getting a lot of options here. No. He stayed silent, and that only made it scarier. He stepped toward me and grabbed the gun, but aimed it at his own chest. Shoot. What? Silas, stop. If you point a gun, you should be ready to shoot. I don't want to kill you. If you don't want to, that means you love me. What? What kind of logic is that? No, I just don't want to become a murderer. Please shoot. Silas, I love you. He reached for the trigger and... I didn't mean to. He pulled the trigger. I was just scared. Oh. You've been found guilty of the murder. The jury found no ground to consider your actions self-defense. Guided by Section 1902 of the State Penal Code, the court sentences you to 16 years in maximum security correctional facility. Well, he managed to take your freedom. That is a messed up ending. Like, actually. Oh my god, that's so messed up. What if I do the other option? What did that do? I stayed silent, unable to find an answer to his question. You do love me. He moved the gun barrel away from himself and hugged me. I love you too. No. Don't lie to me. I'm scared of you. That will pass. I'll earn your trust. No, that's impossible. You'll never be normal. Normal? No, never. But I'll be yours. Loyal, loving you with every part of me. You... Calm down. Everything will be okay. He tried to wrench the shotgun out of my hands. I panicked and tightened my finger on the Oh! Silas! I didn't mean to. No, Silas, wait. Look at me. Look at me right now. Please tell me he lives. Is it the same ending? Oh, yes. Not the same ending. If he died, that would have been jail again. Tears rolled down my cheeks. I didn't want to shoot him. I didn't want to hurt anyone. It's okay. I don't blame you. But you know what? I looked up at him. He looked so calm, as if nothing had happened. We're even now, I guess. We're even? We both hurt each other. Maybe. Maybe we really do deserve each other. No! No! You became hostage to your guilt. Is there a good ending to this? Is there? This is insane, man. Yeah, there is a good ending. I want to see the good ending. I want to see like, okay, let's see. Wait, right here. Keep lying there. I think it really was just a dream. I need to push these thoughts away and sleep a little longer. There's two, I think. Summer was coming to an end. Seems like that dream didn't come back. But I kept remembering and replaying the images I'd seen that night. Silas kept acting like usual. Sweet, attentive, clingy. But I knew something was wrong with him. Grandpa got better and it was time for me to go back to the city. The nightmare stopped, but I kept wondering about that dream. Was it just a nightmare or a memory? In the morning, my bags were already packed and Silas was standing by the front door like usual. I was thinking, I want to go with you to the city. Another save. Another save. What endings do I have? I have watching knife, that one, and the court run. Then refuse and say you know the whole truth. I don't think it was just a dream. A normal dream doesn't wake up emotions that strong. Silas, I know what happened that summer. Everything? Almost. And what are you going to do? I'm asking you. Please, get treatment. Treatment? Do I look like a psycho to you? Yes. 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 A million times. Yes. Your outbursts of aggression aren't normal, but doctors can help you. I am not sick. I just fell in love. Why don't you understand? You have no idea how much this hurts. You're rejecting me again. Again? He hugged me. I thought he was going to do something to me, but goodbye. He kissed my cheek and left. I was in shock, so I didn't say a single word to him. Grandpa and I loaded my bags into the car and stopped by the village so I can give something to Kyle. I noticed people rushing around and saw a woman crying. No, she wasn't crying. She was sobbing like she'd lost everything she had. My boy, why did he... What happened? That's Silas's mother. My body froze. It was obvious something had happened, but I refused to accept the worst possibility. Okay, yeah, that was obvious. That was obvious, that ending. He stopped hoping. You know, is there an ending where he actually does get help? Can we send him to jail? That should be it. I hope there's an ending. You get Silas arrested. Like, Kyle busts down the door and literally beats him. And then we get Silas arrested, you know? Agree. I don't want to agree. Yeah, I guess I'll see the ending. I don't know what was controlling me, but I agreed. I'm so happy. We're going to be so happy together. Could even get a dog and walk it in the park. His happiness only made me feel more conflicted. He was glowing like the sun. When I returned to the city, everything seemed to fall back into place, except now I came home to Silas's arms and a hot dinner. Being with him felt good. I never felt so needed and wanted before. Who's Noah? Are we going to the bar on Friday? Of course. You think I'd miss a single company drinking night? I'm not sure you wouldn't. I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't, but don't bring your boyfriend this time, okay? Why? I don't want to say anything bad, but the bartender said he beat up that guy who was staring at you last time. We're not cowards or anything, but we don't want to get beaten up just for looking, so leave him at home. Okay, I'll talk to him. Thanks. See you tomorrow. I said goodbye to Noah and went to the store. Silas had asked me to pick up some wine for dinner. As I approached my front door, I heard sounds coming from the corner. It sounded like choking and impacts. Maybe someone needed help. I peeked around the corner and froze. Oh my God. Noah! I'm sorry. My head spun. I couldn't speak. I couldn't move. All I could do was stand there and stare at Noah with Silas looming over his body. I saw you two. I couldn't stop myself. I'm sorry. He turned himself in. Let's go. We got the good ending. Except Noah's dead. Maybe not good ending. He got a life sentence. I knew he couldn't be trusted. But the fairy tale of our sweet little life together went straight to my head. Noah. He was so cheerful and friendly. I should have prevented this. I should have never let him into my life. You made your choice. Well, that's not a good ending. That is absolutely not a good ending. I feel like getting to the town is a better ending, though. At least we leave. Let me see the ending so far. We got shotgun. That one. That one. Okay. There's gotta be... I want the Kaya one. Tell me he kills... Okay, wait. Get in the lake with him? Okay, yeah, I have that one saved, right? Should be... Where is that? What happens if I go the wrong way? No. This isn't the right road. I can hear his footsteps. He's somewhere nearby. He's... Oh my god. A pitchfork? The road remembered you, but you did not remember it. Where did he get a pitchfork? I mean, well, we live on a farm. Well. Penelope, why? You know I'm too shy. Let's see. Let me get in the water. Okay, I guess I'll accept the apology. Okay, it's not your fault. Thanks for pulling me out. I'll never put you in danger again, I promise. Why can't I be like normal people? It wasn't even that deep. I bet I managed to drown in a puddle. I want to get rid of this. Get rid of what? My fear of water. Maybe we could try going for a swim tomorrow. Yeah. So skip. Just do it all. Silas went off to do chores while I rested. Yep. Did I save this one? I'll save this option just in case. Be nice. Fine. I wasn't sure I could last another minute without you. I knew you couldn't live without me already. I cleaned the fish and took the bones out, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Do I have to kiss him? Fine. I kissed him. Silas seemed surprised for a moment, blah, 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 blah. I'm not reading all that. Sorry. Don't wait for me. Go to sleep. Sweet dreams. Wait, where are you going? To the bathroom. To wash my face? Yeah. Okay. I had no idea how to react. My heart was pounding, and I wanted to sink into the floor from how awkward the whole situation was. Silas didn't come back for a while. I slowly started drifting off. Oh no, not the puzzle again. Oh, wait, this isn't the puzzle. It's mermaid. It's mermaid. I gotta be nice. You said that. Got his head. What are you doing? Your hair is messy. I smoothed it down. Want me to make you coffee? Yes, please. You're such a good cook. Okay, this is that. Boom. Boom. Mix. Just do everything again. I don't feel like doing these animal chores forever. Shall we go? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Touch it. Okay, I already did this part. Alright, this is the part that I haven't done. Go into the water. Okay, I'll go in up to my waist. Turned to Silas and choked on air at what I saw. Silas? What, feeling shy? You don't have to take your shirt off. It'll dry quickly anyway. Alright. Held him tightly, afraid to let go, but there was a sudden drop somewhere under my feet. But it wasn't as scary as I imagined. I'd forgotten that being in water could feel nice. So how is it? It's nice. It's really not that scary. I stepped farther into the water, letting her wrap around my body. The anxiety was still there, but as long as I could feel the bottom under my feet and Silas's hand in mine, the panic didn't come. I'm glad you faced your fear. Well, I wouldn't say I faced it completely, but I'm trying. Suddenly I slipped, but he caught me. I'm so proud of you. Thanks. He humped tightly, blah, 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 blah. Silas started a fire so I could warm up. We sat on the shore for a long time, talking while I watched the ants on the ground as they worked so hard to build their little civilization. Talked about life in the village. Silas seemed like he was trying to lure me away from the city. Time slipped by unnoticed and it started getting dark. Just like that day. What day? The day we first kissed. He moved closer and kissed me. I kissed him back. It was so natural. You feel something for me now, don't you? This is definitely a save point. Save. I don't. Yeah, of course. Who am I kidding? I do feel something for him. I kissed him. Yes, I said I don't. What? I don't. What? This isn't a choice. More than friendship? More. Silas, why are you crying? I didn't believe you could ever love me after what happened. Well, I didn't save you back then. God, is that what you've been worrying about? I would never blame you. He didn't just start crying, he started sobbing. Because I'm happy. Reminds me of that one moment in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie that people keep putting in the memes, where he's just like, it broke my heart to put that tumor in her head or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? He cried for several minutes while I tried to distract him. Silas, it's time for us to go back to the farm. Yes, let's go. Okay. Heartbeat steadily, blah, 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 blah. Puzzle. I shut up right in bed, tearing myself out, blah, blah, blah. Well, we already did this. Is this just not the same situation? This feels like just the same situation. I'll save it as its own one. Ask him about the barn. Oh wow, this. Oh, wait, no, wait, bro, I just speed ran to my death. This is just the same situation. Nothing changed at all doing that. You have to make it sound like something big was gonna change if I get in the water. Getting in the water didn't do anything. Let's try the other one. Keep lying there. Nope, not that one. That's the same. I think you had to be nice the entire time. No, you had to get up? Okay. You had a nightmare. Try to leave. This is just the gun one again. No. Same situation. Yep. Okay, whatever. Well, we've done all we can to figure out other things. This has been a fun stream. The game was pretty interesting. I wanted to see the Kyle ending. I really wanted to see the Kyle ending. Watch the ending with Kyle on YouTube. Okay. I don't know how I get the ending with Kyle.